loved it here. And I think that the whole experience, which I think of as Lincoln Hall, the classes and the University Theater were a big part of that. And it was able to break down a great big university into something that was much more human and much more welcoming.
And to this day, many years later, I can remember being in front of Lincoln Hall and stopping and looking and just staring at that building for a while and truly mulling over my future.
And it was also a couple weeks later when Dow Chemical came to Chambana to recruit. And some of us boycotted our Lincoln Hall classes, and we marched in protest.
And went over to one of them and said, Lenin was just shot. And remember all of us taking this kind of rather serious moment at Room 8. But I was in Lincoln Hall when Lenin was shot.
The beginning of the Statue Liberation Society was innocent enough. In 1979, a group of college students decided to just do a prank. That's all it was. We never intended to steal the bust of Abe Lincoln.
And so I was going to my first Lincoln Hall exam and I rubbed Lincoln's nose. And there was a boy in front of me that was rushing in because we were a little late. And he got to the door of the hall and he about knocked me over to go back and rub Lincoln's nose before he went in to go to the test. So I always thought that was funny that it was just everyone knew you had to do that.
And Stan Smith, who suddenly came alive, literally jumped off the stage of Lincoln Hall into the aisle and went chasing after this rabble-rouser with his fist shaking out of the room, said, "Don't disturb my class again."
And the first assignment that we had, we turned in the papers and the faculty member came in at the next class and said, "Who is Clinton Cudis?" And I sheepishly put my hand up thinking, okay, he's gonna put me out. I was so bad, it's gonna go. And he said, "Brilliant work."
So I would always kind of think, I wonder if maybe my dad had a class in here. Is he one of the people that used this desk? And what was life like for him? Because it always seemed like it was kind of my place, but it was also my parents' place as well.
And everything that happened after that has made complete sense in my life. For the teaching I did, the graduate work that I did, my career since then, the media work that I've done, everything tied into that day, that decision, that moment, standing in front of Lincoln Hall.